G'day guys, I've been working on this 4500. I said that the fellow who owns it wouldn't be getting it back till I get it perfect. I've got a piece of paper on it at the moment because I don't want people to see what I've got in there because it's not finished. I've just knocked it up what I would call, or what we call in the industry, dead bug style. So I've got to miniaturize it and make it all nice and neat. But there it is there, working away. I've got the microphone there, I've got one on me. And I've got the noise, the impulse noise. This is full gain, by the way. This is hammering like a, I don't know. It's running on the fastest frequency I can make it work on. And I could probably go a little bit faster, but I'm not going to. I'll start having issues. But I've replaced the components I said I would, and I've done some extra stuff to this one. Okay, like I say, I'm pushing the envelope. So at the moment, sitting there on that coil there, which is that elliptical double D, and to give you an idea, the 0.012 gram. Before, it was very hard to hear. I remember that I used to get distances like that with the 0.05 gram, and I used to go, wow, isn't this good? Now we're doing it with something a hell of a lot smaller, basically close on 5 times smaller. 5 times smaller. It's an absolute spec. And yeah, I think I got the threshold a little bit low at the moment, but that was just so I'm trying to balance it between the residual noise, just the domestic area noise, you know, the power lines and everything else running through the place. But I think it's pretty quiet for full gain. So I think I've really pushed this technology to a pinnacle. This is tiny, tiny, tiny little specks of gold. Like if I put that on the 0.05, right, which is a tiny, tiny speck of gold, I mean, it just blitzes. Now you think, oh, but what about the ground balance? This is critical. Yes, I've worked on the ground balance circuitry. I'm banging the coil. And how about I actually ground balance it first? I might be in fixed, I don't know. Let's have a look. No. I'll do the quick flick. I was sitting on the coil. But normal detection of hot rocks, you're not going to be right on the coil, hopefully, but up here somewhere. Get rid of that. It will ground balance out. It's just riding in on that little tiny spikes of noise. But that's a big ask when you got that. Right in the middle of the coil. It's most sensitive where it should be. Oops, can't even hold it. Fumble fingers. It's most sensitive over the please refill your holes sticker. So, Jason, that's your detector. It's absolutely hammering. And I'm really, really surprised. Actually, let's try some other modes, because that's in sensitive extra. Like I say, that's going like, well, it's going pretty good. Hang on a sec. Where are we? Let's try enhance. I put it into enhance, and we'll see how enhance is on this. Is there. Enhance is a little bit noisy at flat out gain, but yeah, enhance will get rid of the hot rock. But let's put it in normal mode. Normal mode's the quietest mode to operate the detector in. It's just less susceptible to interference. Can we get that with normal? I don't know. Yeah, can get it. Yeah, out in the field, had the threshold maybe cranked up a little bit more, and very, very quiet environment. You'll get that in normal mode. So that's quite amazing. Can we ground balance it in normal mode? I'll just flick it. Hang on, I don't like walking around the back of the tripod. It's a long way around. I'll just do that and stick it at the coil, and we'll go back here, and I'm going to read what. There you go. Flick, flick. Might need one more flick. We'll have a look. There you go. Normal mode. Full gain. Just riding in on the noise a little bit. But we can get rid of the hot rocks, not a problem. And not that you'll go, like I said many a time, you're not going to go hunting that in normal mode. You could do, but it's too tiny. It's not worth anything. What's 0.012 of a gram worth? Is it worth like 50 cents or something? I've got no idea. And in normal mode, 0.05. Blow your ears off in normal. So I'm going to say it's normal mode. It's getting up into the high numbers. Very, very similar to what we're getting out of the 5000 cranked up on fine gold. Work that out. And that's on normal. It's really, really powerful. Now I'll just angle this around so you can see this, as long as I don't hit into it. About 7 or so on a 0.05. I mean, that's pretty spectacular. What about a 0.1? $10, $11. 12. Still knows it there at 13. Anyway, what a detector. What a detector. And, you know, I bet you I can improve it some more too, put more time in on it. But like I say, this is like doing up a race car, getting a standard vehicle, and you're going to put it in some massive racing event. And this is just going like a charmer. It really is. I'm sorry I can't show you the insides of it over there, but sorry. this is some very, very new ways of doing things, and it's working good. It's working good. Oh dear me, I've still got detectors all around the place here. I mean, geez. Dave just came round. Actually, you don't want to show over there too much. Yeah, another 3 there to do. There. So detectors turning up. I think people must be watching these videos and go, I want my detector like that. You know, but as soon as I got the camera facing away from the coil, the noise has dropped down a bit. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. I can't really go backwards anymore because I've got I've just shoved the chairs behind me. But hang on. I'll go over here with this. And I'll just, how's that? So, yeah, the noise has dropped away. It's the damn camera and these 2.4 gigahertz noise making wireless microphones. That's dropped to nothing. Hang on, I'll put the threshold up on the detector. Hang on a sec. Where am I? Yeah. I'll just put the threshold up a little bit just to hear the noise a little bit more. I'll just get away. I'll get behind the camera. It drops away. The further I get away, and I've got a microphone right there, sitting near it all. So maybe that's getting in. And because the case is all floating, the circuit board's floating, should I say. It's not locked up and screwed down and earthed out. So obviously it's going to probably carry on a bit. But I hope that tickles your whatever, Jason, because it's going really, really good. So that's flat out gain. I can't go any more. No, there's no more gain. And that's zero gain. There you go. Well, it's not zero gain. I mean, if it was zero gain, it wouldn't pick anything up. But, you know, if I get the point, say I get a 0.1, you know, still overload the coil on it. And we're probably about negative 10 decibels below standard gain. But I've made this circuitry so low noise. God, you can't even hear the threshold. Where are you? Yeah. That's full threshold. Just to give you an idea, that's completely cranked up. That's my amplifier cranked up as well. My booster amplifier, threshold is cranked right up. And, you know, let's see how, give you an idea on signal level. That's in the house. Like I say, it is just, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So this will be going into my own detector as well. There's more work to do. This is crazy. That's powering past a lot of other stuff I've seen. That is really going well. And you know, putting a proper mono on it out in the field, you got full ground balance capability, much more so than using a DD on those hot rocks I've got here. They're just ridiculous examples of hot rocks. They're just you're not going to find those. I hope you don't find those because they are nightmares. So the hottest of hot ground, you just eat it for breakfast. And any tiny, tiny gold is going to ping like crazy on. So this is not the video I was going to do today. This video is because Jason rang me up and he goes, I saw the video on my detector last night, And I said, yeah, I've done more work to it. He goes, oh, put another video up. I said, yeah, I will. I'll do it tonight for you. So this is the video, Jace. So this is your video on your detector. And what I will be doing now is I'm not going to worry about doing the other one just yet. I'll probably put up too many videos. If I put too many up on the same subject matter, well, actually, if you're a detectorist, this should really interest you. You be going, that is awesome. Get your detector to do that. I tell you, see if your detector will do that. But like I say, this is a never-ending story with how you can do this. You can just keep going and going and going. I've always said, innovation never stops. You don't want to stop innovating. And with all our discoveries too, of what I do, if I can do it easy enough, look, I look after our customers. All our customers get looked after. Okay? So, and you should be looked after. You should be able to find tons of gold with detectors running like this. I mean, not tons, but a lot more than what you have. We have gone from starting with these detectors standard in normal mode, having to rub the 0.05 on the coil to hear it. Now it's, God, what? Up now 7 and 8 centimeters. I mean, that's a huge, massive improvement. That's monstrous. So from, the 0.012, from hardly a signal, scratching the coil, up a bit more, up a bit more. Now I think I've probably quadrupled that, and still full ground balance on hot rocks. I don't know what else you want. And we've got full variable gain, full variable frequency. It's absolutely beautiful. I would say for bang for buck, this is probably one of the best detectors around at the moment. This is an absolute doozy. It's light. You can use tons of different coils on it. There's you're not locked out of anything, and it'll do everything. It will. It'll work on everything. So I've got to go and miniaturize up what I've done because it does look like a little bit of a dog's breakfast in there at the moment. But I've got to. I only like trying this, trying that. Trying to fine tune, got everything right. I had to cover the way I've got it going at the moment. I had to cover. I better turn it off. Um, yeah, I had to cover all the different operational modes. You can't just go bull at a gate and say, "Well, I'm going to amplify the hell out of it," because you'll amplify normal mode, and you go flick it into enhance or any of the other modes, and the thing will just sit there and desensitize. It won't work. So you can get tricked out by that. You've got to check it in all modes and make sure you have no descents, any overloads or anything, or high frequency noise, even low frequency noise for that matter, getting in and swamping the stages further down. So the basically further down the signal chain. I've redone the whole multiplexes on this. This is all redone. And I tell you what makes a big difference. And there's a lot of other stuff I've done too. But mainly, I'm not going to go. I am a bit excited because it's working so damn well. But I'm not going to get so excited. I'll let all the cats out of the bag just yet. There's still more I want to do. And like I say, but freaking hell, it's good enough, isn't it? Isn't that good enough? You'll kill the pig. Absolutely kill the pig. Fantastic. No, I am. I'm wrapped. I'm going to celebrate. I went and bought some low carb beer, by the way, and I'm going to celebrate with that. I'm on my keto diet, so yeah, trying to avoid the carbs. But it's funny. It's called no carb beer, but alcohol converts to sugars in your liver anyway, right? So, and then, and if you're very unlucky, it'll convert back to fat. But there's ways around that. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm not doing a health channel. But that's probably an idea if I do one, because I've got a lot of ideas. Well, I've done a lot of stuff in that area over the years. Considering I used to go to the gym every day. Every day for about 25 years, I went to the gym. God, slap me. But yeah, oh, I'm really, really, really wrapped. I'm ecstatic, and I'm impressed. So have a look at the previous video. Compare the improvement of how this is going to the other one, and yeah, got rid of a lot of the noise too. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to go into how I did that, but remember a long time ago, or if you've watched the videos a long time ago, I said these detectors generate their own noise. They do, and yeah, you just give it, you put a little bit of a tickle of noise into it, and it'll go haywire and want to amplify all that, and then mix it and do all sorts of nasty stuff. So sometimes these designs can be their own worst enemy, but like I say, it's an old design, isn't it, when you think about it? Um, you know, how long has a GPX-4500 been around for? You know, it's it's still really good. Nothing wrong with it. So yeah, you can keep modernising them like an old car. Put a bigger donk in it, engine, donk engine. You know, put fatter tyres on it. Uh, stick some nitrous oxide in it and give it a boost. Anyway, that's enough. And this thing's saying low battery. Anyway, I'll get off this. And yeah, that's Jason's detector. It's going back to Queensland. He should be very, very happy. Catches.